you. Wasn't my dad handsome? I miss him. My daddy was killed when I was 15, and in quiet and unassuming way, he taught me no matter what people say about you, your actions will tell the truth. He was right then, and he's right now. I was raised in a home with 2 loving parents and 2 bratty siblings. My parents impressed upon us getting a good education and living by strong values. From my dad, we learned to be a hard worker, dedicated, and loyal. From my mom, to be determined, never give up, and never be counted out. My oldest brother and I were the first to graduate college. I was recruited from my university to my one and only teaching job as a speech-language pathologist and remained there for 20 years, only leaving when I became your vice president. While in my teaching role, I wore many hats in my local: membership chair, bargaining team, rep, secretary, and then finally the local president. My school and union family encouraged me to run for this current position. Not sure why, but I assume they saw something in me that I didn't see at the time. A campaign should always be about your accomplishments and your record, what you bring to the table, as well as your vision and purpose for why you are the better choice. I am proud of my campaign and that of my teammates, Fed Ingram and Luke Flint. We have stayed on target, only talking about our records and the issues we see as we strive to be the next set of FEA officers. So here are a few of my accomplishments I'm most proud of. Fiscal responsibility. When I stepped into this office, they said, "Congratulations, you're the vice president. You're $1.9 million in debt." Wow, not anything I was looking for. People told us it would take 2 terms, possibly our 3rd term, before we would get out of debt. That wasn't okay for Andy and me, so we designed a budget that was difficult. We cut programs, we reduced spending, and one that included organizing as a main component. And we worked that difficult budget. When we came back to the delegates the following year, we were in the black and have been ever since. Membership falls within the purview of the vice president. When I took office, we were transactional in nature only, with 113,000 members. Today, we have changed the program and built a culture of organizing with almost 140,000 members. That's a direct result of changing the program, providing training and resources back to the locals so they can build relationships, increase membership, and engage more members in our cause. Do we have enough members? No. But by building a culture of organizing and changing the way we do business will put us on a path to always increasing our membership. Diversity is paramount to the FEA, so much it's in our Constitution and bylaws. Under my leadership, we have balanced the governance board and all state committees to mirror not only job classification but ethnicity. I am proud to have a team of officers that will put the first minority officer in Tallahassee. No other team or officer has done that. I also worked hard to elect a cabinet that is the most diverse cabinet we've ever had, with 5 practicing classroom teachers. My last accomplishment that I'm most proud of is building bipartisan relationships. My entire tenure has been under a totally red House, Senate, and Governor's Mansion. By all rights, we should be out of business. But instead, not only are we surviving, but we're thriving. Have some bad bills passed? Absolutely. But we have stopped, defeated, and changed more than has passed, and working with moderate Republicans is always the key to our success. I stand on a strong record, but there's no time to take a bow. There is too much at stake. So what do I plan to do different? My purpose is to make the lives of members better and help ensure that each student has a public school that is as great as the best. We represent 2.7 million school children, not the 70,000 voucher school students. Andy, let me say you've done a wonderful job navigating us through difficult times. Through all that adversity, you've stood strong, never wavering, and now we must take the reins and aggressively move forward. I am not sure when we became public enemy #1, but that must change, and we will take back our schools. FEA must garner earned as well as paid media to return us to the status of respect and honor that we deserve by engaging our communities, our parents, and in some instances, our students. This leads to the second prong of my vision, to take back more House and Senate seats in 16 by being strategic in our targets, staying on message and plan to take more seats in the House and Senate in 18, and please, Lord, just give us the governor's mansion, because we know our current legislature has done a dismal job with so many special sessions, they can't govern any part of this state. This will change the face in debate in Tallahassee, and all that we dislike can start to be unwound. We can reclaim our professional service contract status, create a true meaningful evaluation system, and undo the retirement tax that has been levied on our members unfairly. We can fight for the needed resources for our public schools. And the last prong of my vision is we really know where those 300 lowest performing schools are in this state. We know where they are, and we must be the leaders in turning them around. Class size does matter, and it should be the lowest class size in those schools, smaller than the class size amendment. Each class needs a full-time paraprofessional, and those that teach and work in those schools need to be our most seasoned and highly effective teachers and employees with the training and support that they deserve. They should be full-service schools with school counselors that actually counsel students, right? And the families as well. And they need to provide before and after care programs to help students with their academics and socialization skills. In addition, we must provide dental services and medical services to those students. Any politician that tells you poverty doesn't matter has never lived it, seen it, or lived paycheck to paycheck. We must take back our profession, increase funding for our ESPs so they don't have to work 2 and 3 jobs to make ends meet. We must change the dynamic so our student members want to stay and teach in Florida. And we must protect our retirees' COLA and the promises that this state made them so long ago. And let me not forget higher ed. UFF members want their academic freedom protected and guns off our campuses. FEA members, it will take all of us, small, medium, and large locals, teachers, ESPs, higher ed students, and retirees, to reclaim our state. We can do that together with quality leadership. Join me, my team of Fed Ingram and Luke Flynn, and let's move FEA forward. Andy Ford is turning our union over in better shape than when he found it. It's up to us to aggressively take back our schools, our state in Florida, and create our own destiny for Florida public schools. Ladies and gentlemen, we must elect FEA officers with a strong record, vision, and purpose. That is critical as we move forward. If you believe, like we believe, that we can reclaim our pension dollars, then stand with us. If you believe, like we believe, that we must get back professional services